In this lesson, we're going to differentiate between the physical and the chemical changes. But before that, we should know what are the chemical and the physical properties. The first one, we're going to divide the physical properties into two sections. The first one being the properties that can be felt by the human senses, like the smelling of a rose or the hard feeling of a glass material. The second one are the physical properties that can be measured inside a laboratory or using some special devices. For example, the boiling point of water, the different viscosities of some different types of liquids, and the melting point of glass. So each of these physical properties, like the melting point, the boiling point, the viscosity, all of these are also the physical properties of the matters. On the other hand, the chemical properties are the properties that cannot be seen directly or instantly detected when you find some type of matter in its original state. Instead, these matters, the atoms or the molecules inside the matter, should go under some specific reactions to produce some effects, and then these effects can be the chemical properties of that matter or that specific molecule. Now, we know what are the physical and chemical properties. Now, let's come to the changes. A physical change is a simple change. As long as it does not involve the chemical formula of that matter, then it's good to go. Then a physical change is taking place. For example, the change of states for a water molecule. In a water molecule, we have 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. If this water molecule undergoes freezing or boiling, we still have the same number of oxygen and hydrogen atoms. We still have the same molecule. We still have the H2O molecule. So we're performing a physical change. But in chemical change, it's more complicated. Let's try using an example. Now, if we try to perform a chemical reaction or a chemical change to a water molecule, then we should split up these atoms. We should split up the molecule. So we'll get the components of it. Now, splitting up a water molecule results in hydrogen atoms on one side and oxygen atoms on the other side, right? Now, in a chemical reaction, we still have the same number of atoms. In the first place, if you had 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, then in the end product, we still have the same number of these atoms, but we no longer have the water molecule. These atoms are now acting as a single atom. They're not acting to produce the water molecule. So this is called a chemical change. A chemical change is the change in the molecule, in the number and type of the molecule. Another example of a chemical change is the rusting of iron. Now, iron, its atomic symbol is Fe. When it combines with oxygen, it performs a reaction. And the result is iron oxide or ferric oxide. Now, a new molecule is formed from 2 previously single acting atoms. This is called a chemical reaction or a chemical change.